Pinpoint Weather on NBC5 News is brought to you by the Cow Creek Umpqua Tribe.
Hey, welcome back to Sunrise. Looking out on the Manor Camp to kick off this Thursday morning. We do have some frost out there if you're just getting outdoors. 29 degrees. That's a small warm up compared to yesterday. Make sure you give yourself a little bit extra time to clear off that wind chill before hitting the roads. Now, here's the good news. Temperatures next several mornings going to be much milder than they have been, and not expecting frost, at least here in the valleys, but our eastern counties still expecting some freezing temperatures, even close to frost-like temperatures into northern California. Now, we look at today, not a huge difference compared to yesterday in terms of our expected temperatures. We'll have a little bit more cloud cover. We'll get into a chance of some light showers as we head into the nighttime hours here in the valley, and we get a little bit of some sunshine. Again, those daylight hours are getting earlier and earlier until we hit the winter solstice, which happens on the 21st of this month. And then we're going to edge northward with our sun, and that's going to start to give us a little bit more daylight as we head closer to the spring equinox. Sun setting tonight at 4:39, and we look at the times through the next month, and not a huge change, but you do see we continue to lose just a few minutes for the next couple of weeks into the next month in terms of those daylight hours. Our sunrise is getting later. Our sunset is about the same for the next couple of weeks, and then it starts to get a little bit later in the day as we head into January, again after we get past that winter solstice. We look at satellite and radar right now. Here comes some changes. Ridge of high pressure that we've been talking about is still out here to our west, and this is going to keep most of our area a little bit on the quieter side and it's keeping us dry as well. But we have a lot of systems, a lot of weak systems that are going to be moving around this ridge over the next several days. When we get into next week, this ridge pushes a little bit further south, and we'll start to see some systems build again, which does look to bring in maybe a little bit higher amounts of precipitation than what we're going to be getting into over the next several days. But you see for today, some shower activity kind of building into the northwest. We'll get into a batch of some heavier precipitation, but most of that is going to be staying up further north, especially building up into the Cascades. Snow levels going to be staying quite high with this next little system moving through on Friday, and you see most of the coastline getting some heavier rain as well, but that's again further north. This system builds a little bit further south. Areas like Kit going up into Douglas County, Coos County could see a little bit higher rain amounts than us here in the valley, stretching further south, drier conditions in our eastern counties with just a little bit more cloud cover. Saturday looks to be mostly clear for us in terms of precipitation. We're still expecting to stay partly to mostly cloudy over the next several days. And you look at the rain amounts over the next few days, you see again Douglas County up into Roseburg could get over 1/2 inch, as well as parts of North Bend, Port Orford stretching around 1/4 to 1/2 inch. And we get further south, less and less rain is expected. Might pick up a little bit of rain here in Medford, stretching around 1/10 inch, but other models have kept us even lighter than that. So keep that in mind. But either way, we will get into that rain potential as we get into tonight through Friday, and we see temperatures next few days not warming all that much, but we see that gradual getting into some mid-50s for the start of next week. Morning lows again will be a little bit more comfortable. Still chilly out there with 30s to lower 40s. Now we'll see another chance, a little bit better potential into next Tuesday of rain, but still a slight chance of showers on Sunday. The chance on Tuesday though does look to be staying a little bit better again further north, but we still might see some rain potential here in the valley. Climate Basin again pretty quiet forecast, just some low rain potentials for them and some breezy winds into Friday and Saturday. Slightly warmer in their highs with 40s to lower 50s, still around freezing in the morning lows. Northern California, we're staying partly to mostly cloudy next several days. We're seeing highs in the 50s, morning lows still around the frost levels into those 30s, and the coastline much better rain potential over the next several days. We'll kind of see some small breaks, including Saturday through early Sunday. Then we'll get it back into some heavier rain into the middle half of next week.